What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Coach Lee. Welcome to the OT Star Talk. 2026 is upon us. It's been a while since we've been up in the lab, but we're back at it like we're mad at it. Got a couple of key updates for you today. They all involve possible cornerback talks with the Lions since the release of Terrion Arnold, 3 realistic veteran trade targets, and most importantly, training camp is officially set. So we are almost there. With that being said, training camp date. The Cowboys are due to report to training camp. I believe it is, they actually are going to be on training camp July the 28th. So we are technically 27 days away from when they're supposed to report. This will be the Cowboys' 20th year holding camp on the River Ridge playing fields in Oxnard, California. Big things about this, man, is they have a contract that's going to keep the Cowboys in camp in Oxnard through 2030. So continuity is there, and they've got a couple of dual practices this year. Those dual practices they involve, I believe, is the Rams, and it also involves, get it pulled up here. It involves the Rams, and it involves. Oh, sorry. It actually involves Rams first. Rams is first. Rams are going to be first, August 4th. I'm sorry, August the 11th. And as far as a joint practice with them, as you know, that can get heated at times. They really be getting into it out there. So we're definitely looking forward to that, especially with the acquisitions that the Rams have made. And then the second one is going to be August the 18th against the Saints. Their neighbors next door, former offense coordinator Kellen Moore is the head coach over there. So he'll be there doing his thing with his team. So we're definitely looking forward to that. As far as that, practice is going to remain open to the public. They're going to be free, continue the team's fan-friendly tradition. Come on out and check them out. If you're in the area, definitely check out our Dallas Cowboys. And I feel good about this year. I don't know about y'all. I'm not saying – not going to be one of those fans that say this all year or anything like that, but I feel really good about what they've done this year. Next up, this one involves potential trade partners. You've got Terrion Arnold, who just recently got released by the Detroit Lions. Got a little bit of trouble. Let me get it pulled up here. So Terrion Arnold of the Detroit Lions got a little bit of trouble recently. They are, as rumors, not confirmed, but rumors are being circulated that the Lions and the Cowboys are indeed being discussed as potential trade partners. Again, following the release of Terrion Arnold, the report does not claim that a deal is imminent, but it does outline why the Lions might call Dallas, especially with the Cowboys could realistically be involved. Now, the reason why it actually could happen is, he got charged with some heinous acts. Not going into details of that. You can check us out on the Parlay Perspective, which we talked about it Monday night, or check us out tonight as we talk about the play call sheet, all things football. But with Arnold gone, the Lions will suddenly have a major hole at the cornerback position heading into their training camp. Now, multiple outlets know that Detroit is exploring both free agent and trade options. One team mentioned as a logical partner is our Dallas Cowboys. Now, why it makes sense for Dallas? Like I said, I feel good about Dallas this year because Dallas, one of the areas that they struggled in, they unexpectedly have depth at the cornerback with 5 players who could be viable contributors. No, you had told me that this time last year, I wouldn't have believed you because we were hurting pretty bad at that position. But they've done some great things. You bring back former All-Pro Deron Bland. He's a viable option. You also have, I believe it is one of the free agents that they recently signed. They have Kobe Durant. He's an option for you as well. Then you got second-year player, Rebel Jr. He came in a little bit late last year, coming off the injury after he got drafted, coming in from I think it was East Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. But he came in, there's been signs that he's not favoring that knee as well. He's got a little bit more trust in that knee. So that's good signs for all things else. But the one person who might be the most logical option that they would trade with is going to be Kalen Carson. Because I don't think Devin Moore is going to go anywhere. Kalen Carson is going to be a logical answer. With that being said, why points that? Because he's going to be likely to win, the starting boundary job. Cowboys are likely to give up Revel, who's a recent third-round pick, and Moore Durant was just added this offseason. Now, this doesn't mean that Carson will be traded. It only that he's the most logical piece if Dallas chooses to move someone. Now, Detroit could decide, it's just rumor why he fits for Dallas. It could go another way as far as it could go with available free agents. Former Cowboy, hate to say that, but I'm going to call him former Packer. Former All-Pro Trevon Diggs. They can do what they want to do with that. And then you got, I believe he is most recently with Buffalo. You've got Russell Douglas. He's available. They can talk to the Giants, Paulson, Adebo, Deontay Banks. They got a plethora of cornerbacks as well. So the Cowboys are just one of multiple avenues Detroit could explore, but it just makes more sense that potentially it could be Dallas. Now, another option that we got to look at is that as far as that particular one, you've got Cowboys could make some changes. Now, there are 3 realistic veteran trade targets that they can be targeting heading into training camp. So training camp again is only 27 days away. You got 3 guys that one of them actually 2 of them I really like. One of them is rumored. You've got kind of got a hole at the center position. I think the most recent team, this is Lloyd Cushenberry, currently with the Buffalo Bills. But Dallas lost the backup center, Matt Hennessy, to injury. And they've been experimenting with TJ Bass behind Cooper Beebe, who was a starter. Buffalo has a surplus of interior linemen, which makes Cushenberry a logical target if he squeezed out of the depth chart. He can give Dallas stable veteran option behind Beebe. Beebe missed a couple of games last year. And you never know how that's going to go as far as, your interior lineman. You never want that to be a reason why you lose games. And then at the same time, you don't want that to be a big glaring hole that you might have. And then back up behind the starter, Javonte Williams, Dallas needs a proven insurance policy. I think Connor, who I like, I think we mentioned him on a couple of shows. He's a physical, reliable veteran who has worked with the Cowboys OC, Clayton Adams, before. Arizona does have a crowded running back room, which makes him a realistic last-round pick acquisition. Now, I don't think they'll trade for him. He might get released. So he just got some, he has a little, what you call long in the tooth. And he got a little bit of miles on him. So he may just get outright, released. But we shall see. And the last person is Josh Sweat, also with the Cardinals. They're saying that, as far as he's concerned, he's very disgruntled where he's at right now. He could be moved. Now, Dallas has added Rashawn Gary. They got Malachi Lawrence and Ricky coming in, but questions remain about pass rush consistency. Now, Sweat have 12 sacks last year. That's good productivity. It would give Dallas a proven edge threat and reduce, the reliance on younger players. So just a couple of things, just pointed out. I'm going to come back with you hot and heavy getting into the football season. Going to be back at it like we're mad at it, like we always do. Make sure right now going on, we got the play call sheet. Come holler at your boys. Appreciate you.